Good morning, everyone. Hello.
Good morning.
Welcome. Now, before we begin, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. First, is everybody happy?
Yes,
Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
Good. Now, what did we talk about last lesson?
We talked about ginseng.
Ginseng. Okay. Please tell me, what is ginseng? What is it?
Ginseng is a root of a plant.
A root of a plant. Very good. Now, what can we do with ginseng? What can we do with it?
We can use it like as medicine.
Use it as medicine? Anything else?
Food?
We can use it for food. And it's also widely used in TCM. Do you remember what TCM stands for?
Traditional Chinese medicine.
Very good. Yes, traditional Chinese medicine. Now, we said that ginseng was grown in JIlin province, around Changbai mountain. That's why it has a name, Changbai mountain ginseng. But ginseng is not only grown in China. Okay, you can have natural ginseng from Korea. Okay, you can have it from Japan, and you can also have it from America. Just 3 countries. Yeah, there may be more countries, but we're just going to say these ones because they're mostly used, and people have heard of Korean ginseng because it's red, Japanese, and America. Now, ginseng has many things it can be used for: medicine, cosmetics, even food, from a root of a plant. Now, we discussed last time that the ginseng is very expensive. Yeah, it's not grown on a huge scale. It's actually, most of it is grown naturally, and it's rare to find, and it grows on places like mountains. So it needs good nutritional values, it needs good climate, and good source of water. Now, I asked you first thing, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Anybody tired?
A little bit.
A little bit tired. Anybody got any health conditions?
No.
No? Now, ginseng is very effective root, okay? It's very effective. It can do many things for our body, Now, today we're going to talk about its nutritional values, what it can be used for. Now, with our bodies, we have different problems, yeah? Different problems. What problems can we suffer with our bodies?
Tired.
Tiredness, yes.
And maybe some aches.
Aches, pains, you know, blood pressure.
Yes.
We could also be sick, yes. So let's have a look at our ginseng. What can it effectively do for us, okay? Now, first, we said ginseng has a very unique taste, okay? It's either you like it or you don't. Now, according to research, ginseng is very good at calming you down. Okay, it's a natural way to calm yourself down, and it also can improve your sleep. Okay, improve your sleep, which is good because I may need to try it as I only average 4.5 hours sleep per night. So that's some good benefits: sleep and being calm with yourself. It can also improve your mental state. So if you're working and tired and fatigued, you can not take a coffee to wake yourself up. You could try a ginseng sweet, and that will improve your mental outlook. Okay? And it can give you an energy boost. Yes, there's no need to believe in Red Bull gives you wings. Or Monster. That's a high caffeine drink, which is will give you an increase in energy, but will also make you dehydrated and cause other problems for you. Okay? Now, with our ginseng, yeah, we can use it to help us have a strong kidney. Okay? And it can also improve our blood, our circulation, because we are human beings. We need our blood circulated around our body. So our blood pressure must be good, or else we will start feeling very tired, dizziness, and then in worst case scenarios, we will pass out because our blood flow is not reaching our brain or our feet on time and with effectiveness of oxygenated blood. Now, other countries have ginseng, yeah? They use it for different reasons, okay? Now, the Korean ginseng, okay, is used mainly for the elderly, old people, okay? So in Korea, they use ginseng mainly for old people, for medicines, okay? It's for weak physical health. So old people are very old. And they're not as mobile as we are now because we are younger. Not as young as some people, but we are younger, okay? Now, for this, it can help excessive blood loss. Now, that means after surgery. If you have a surgery, you're going to lose blood, okay? So it can help replace your blood. So that's what the Koreans like to use it for, the elderly. But for most other people, it's all about its health benefits. Because we don't want headaches. We don't want, you know, these aches and pains. We don't want to go and see a doctor. We just want something that's natural that we can use and take by ourselves. So how do we take ginseng? How do we take it? You know, we've got a root.
Yeah.
We just take out the root and eat it?
No. Sometimes we slice ginseng and you can buy those dried slices.
Yeah, you can buy dried slices. Now, we know that ginseng has a unique taste and a smell.
Yeah.
Okay? So, what we need to do is make it edible for everybody. So we can turn it into something else, like this. It's ginseng, but it's the sweet, okay? So we can just open it up, pop it in our mouths, and chew it. Yeah, so sweets. We can put ginseng in soup, yeah, and take its natural nutrients from the soup, yeah, which is handy if you don't like ginseng, but it will give you the flavor in the soup. What else can we do with ginseng? We can eat it.
We can make it into drinks.
Make it into drinks, so we can actually drink this.
Yeah.
Yeah? Anybody drunk it before?
Yeah, put it in the wine, Chinese wine.
Put it in Chinese wine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an interesting one because wine will lower your blood pressure, but ginseng's to increase your blood pressure.
But if you go to some Chinese house, you can see they have a very big jug. There's the wine and they put ginseng in it, or the horn of the deer.
Okay. So we can eat it, we can drink it,
We can soak it in the wine.
and we can put it in wine or alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay. So different ways people will do it. For me, personally, I don't think I could drink it. Yes, I could eat it as a sweet, because this doesn't look like much. But I can stick it in my mouth and eat it, and I can also persuade children to eat it as a sweet, which is a good way to make them healthy without them knowing. Okay? Now, as we move on, yeah, ginseng can also prevent some diseases and help with treatments for other things. Fever. Always happens, fever, mostly in winter, yes? Yeah, nobody wants to be sick and have a fever. So ginseng can help you. Can also help if you have a stroke. Yeah? For some people, not just the elderly who suffer with strokes, even some people will have paralysis of half the side of the body just from a stroke, which is not good. And we need it to help us with it. Yeah? What's the one thing that keeps us moving?
Heart?
Heart, yes. Now, can we live without a heart?
No, we can't live without a heart.
No. For us, we have a natural heart, but for some people, they have a man-made heart. But your heart is the only muscle that is working 24 hours a day and never stops until you perish. Now, our hearts, always used, they're gonna suffer internal damage. Yeah? Now, not only do we have to worry about this because we eat food, and if we eat certain foods, we will cause damage to our hearts by ourselves. For example, we may block them, okay? You know, too much meat, our cardiovascular will suffer and our veins will block. And then we'll have cardiovascular disease. And then we won't get enough blood into our heart. We'll be weak and tired. So, and that brings us on to other side effects. For example, diabetes. Yeah? It's not uncommon for people to have diabetes who are perfectly healthy. Some people will experience a traumatic event in their life. For example, most people who break a bone in their body, like the leg or the arm, are more likely to suffer with diabetes after they've broken a bone because of the impact it causes. So later on in life, they will suddenly just develop diabetes. But they think it's down to the fact of the stress that was caused on the body from breaking one bone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we don't want that. So we try and look after ourselves every day. Some of us take vitamins and minerals as little tablets. Other people will take ginseng, for example. Now, with ginseng, you can eat it, chew it. Yeah? It could be good for a dry mouth. Yeah? It could be good for a throat. Yeah? Also good for people to take before, during and after winter, because in winter it's cold, especially living in JIlin province. We suddenly go from a warm temperature to a very cold one. But before that happens, we try and look after ourselves. We have our flu vaccinations. We prepare our winter clothes because the temperature will suddenly just drop and we need to acclimatize to it. But some people will take ginseng beforehand to help them fight off any untoward natural diseases that may occur to them through the winter period. Yeah? And it's the same after winter. When the temperature suddenly rises, our bodies are not used to it, we need to acclimatize. But if we're taking our ginseng every day, it's going to help us to fight off these untoward diseases. Yeah? Now, there are many things we can use ginseng for. Liver disease, yeah. And when we look at it, it's just a root. Just a root. But it's so good, it can help us in so many ways, from headaches to sleep, to cleaning our hearts, to preventing kidney disease. Yeah? It can give us an energy boost just from one thing. Yeah? It has all these health benefits that we use because it's a plant, so it's natural. It's not man-made. So with its nutritional value, we can eat it, drink it. Sometimes if you're a woman, you may wear it in some sort of cosmetics.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Now, can anybody else think of another plant or a root that can give all that benefit the same as ginseng?
Radish.
A radish?
Because there is a saying is that radish is like the cheap version of ginseng. Because it's also very good for a body.
Also very good for your body.
Yeah.
To be honest, I've never heard of that one, because the only thing that I can think of, that is used every day for food and drinking sometimes, is ginger.
Ginger.
Yeah? And ginger is also used in TCM, Chinese traditional medicine.
Yeah.
So ginger does offer a lot of benefits as well, but it doesn't compare to ginseng. That is why ginseng is so rare and expensive, because it can give you so much. Would you eat a ginger sweet?
Actually, my mom will, but I really don't like the taste of ginger. I can't stand it.
No, even if I put it in food, I will have to take it out because it just doesn't taste nice for me. But it gives flavor.
Yeah, it gives flavor. But we are the type of people that we don't like the taste. But some of them, they will eat it. They think that taste is very good.
Any other possible comparisons to ginseng? Ginseng, ginger.
I think a lot of herbs in China. We have, for example, dangui. I don't know how to say it in English. So some herbs.
But herbs are mixed, aren't they? Mixed together. This is,
different types of it.
yeah, but this is just one root. The same as ginger is just one thing.
Yeah. Well, we call it herb. What I said, dangui, is one of the herbs.
One of the herbs.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only other things that can give us some sort of healthy benefits is what? Fruit and vegetables. Yeah? But they still do not compare to ginseng, which is unique by its own standards. One root can give you so many things to help you, which is very good, especially as it's grown where we live. Okay?
Yes.
So just think, that root will bring in a lot of money to the province and to the country, because it's also used here and sold abroad. The same as if you wanted to purchase Korean, Japanese or American ginseng, you would have to pay a lot of money to have them sent here. But for the cost of it, it's worth the health benefits. So worth taking unless you want to go to hospital later on in life maybe. So ginseng is probably the best and only natural source of good nutritional value and for preserving our lives and helping us. Now, are there any questions on ginseng?
No, thank you.
No? So please, if you can get the opportunity, eat the sweets. Try it in food. I don't suggest drinking it with wine, but please try ginseng. So from me, thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.